So hello and welcome to my channel. If you do not know, my name is Ollie. If you do know, hello and nice to see you again. And today's video is inspired by a new Instagram trend sticker thing, which basically says, what are my red flags from my friend's perspective, or something like that. It's basically about what your red flags are. And I did that and it was hilarious. I got such funny responses. Then it caused a few conversations between me and my friends about red flags and what red flags we have and what would someone have to do to make you run a mile, basically. So on the topic of red flags, I was wondering what your red flags were. So I asked you over on my Instagram, send me your biggest red flags, like your big no in the dating world, and a lot of you did. So I thought I would sit here and react to them. I haven't gone through them yet properly. I've just swiped down and there's a lot to swipe through. So with all of that said, let's jump straight into the video and have a gander through the red flags. The first one is as simple as this. It just says smokes. Now for me, I don't think smoking is a red flag. Like if someone's like, oh I smoke, I won't be like, ah, danger, dangerous. Oh, that smells good. Yeah, talk to me baby like I'm your woo. Did I say smells good? Smoking, to me, I don't find it attractive. Like, I'm not like, oh, a smoker, that's what I want. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you smoke, then that's your business and like, who's anyone to judge? But for me, I'm not attracted to the fact that someone smokes if someone smokes. If that's your red flag, then go with it. Like, you own that red flag. Oh my god, this next one, I couldn't agree more. Has the same name as an ex or family member. Yeah, no. So, no. Big fat hard no. Me and my friendship group, like, there's been times where we have crossed names. So for example, this is an example, say I was seeing a guy called Tom, and me and Tom split it up, then one of my friends would get with a guy called Tom, and then one of our brothers would be called Tom, and someone would go, oh, I've seen Tom today, and all three of us would be like, ah, which Tom? Like, the situation like that has happened a lot. No, it's not fun. I don't recommend it. It's a big no for me. Like, I'm a family member especially. Like, I don't get how people date people with the same name as their dad or their mum or siblings. Like, I feel like when you're dating someone and you might be like cutesy or whatever else, you don't want to see your brother's name. You sit like, no. Oh, this next one, definitely a red flag. When someone on a dating app says they don't have any other socials, and then in brackets it says catfish, I couldn't agree more. That is such a red flag. If you're on a dating app but don't have social media, you can't be trusted, my friend. You're a je m'appelle big fat liar. In this day and age, if you don't have Instagram, TikTok, whatever, that's fine. Not everyone needs to. But if you don't have social media, but you have got a dating app. Now, to me, that is odd. I would not trust that because where are you getting your profile pictures from? Because surely on dating apps, you take your best pictures, which are typically over on your Instagram. Like, if I didn't have Instagram, I probably wouldn't have half of the pictures of me that I have. Do you know what I mean? Like, this one seems to be coming up a lot, so I'm gonna categorize this. And this is basically in the category of hygiene. So someone's put bad hygiene, especially bad dental hygiene. Someone's put smells. Like, there's a lot of things like that where like bad hygiene is a red flag. I do agree. If you've just eaten like garlic bread or a tuna sandwich, you're not gonna have the best breath at that point. That's fine. If you've just been to the gym or it's hot, you're sweaty, like that is fine. If you've just got bad general bodily, dentally, genitally, bad hygiene, why? There's no excuse to constantly have bad hygiene. It's just smelly, it's gross. Like, scent is the only thing that triggers my gag reflex. So, like when something stinks, I'm just like, ugh. I will heave when I smell bad stuff and my gag reflex goes. When something smells around me, I cannot hide it. If I was dating someone who stank, they would know, because I would not be able to hold back from like retching, because no, big red flag. So there's a lot of exes coming up, so I'm going to categorize that one too. If they still follow their ex, mentions their ex, staying friends with an ex, I feel like it's very subjective. To me, I feel like it can either be a red flag or a sign of maturity, which to me is a green flag. Like, let me just like take one of them. So, staying friends with an ex. There's a difference between being friends with an ex, like being busy mates, going shopping, getting your nails done, like going on a holiday, but then there's also being friendly. So if you see them in the street, you're like, hi, you okay? If someone is best friends with their ex, so they're always seeing each other, texting, catching up on each other's days, I'd stay out of that situation because you don't want to get involved in that. But if they're just friendly with an ex, like they don't hate them, they don't slag them off, if they see them, it's just like seeing an old friend, I think that is personally a big green flag for me personally, because I'm like, okay, you're mature, whatever happened between you two happened and you're just friends now, because that's fine. Like, I am friendly with 85% of all of my exes. To me, that's not a red flag. At one time in life, you two met a lot to each other and now that's gone, but it doesn't mean you have to hate them or slag them off, or do you know what I mean? If they follow their ex on Instagram, again, it's just being friendly. To me, following, unfollowing, liking pictures, not liking pictures, that means nothing to me. Like, that's the side of social media I don't like, where everyone like analyzes everything kind of thing. Like, I just don't think it's that deep. If they're DMing each other 24/7, then fine, but if you just follow each other, to me that doesn't matter. Each to their own. This next one, She took the words right out of my mouth. When someone only talks about themselves. So this one actually happened to me on a date, and I've never experienced it until this moment, and I was like, should I leave? I understand if you've achieved something, if you're proud of something, if you have an interesting story to tell, do it, like go off, like be your biggest supporter, I back that. But when you're like with someone and they don't ask you a single question and they just talk about themselves, it's a bit awkward, and it is a red flag, because I'm like, do you care about me? Like, are you even aware that I have the life too? I back that 110%, that is a red flag. This is a red flag, but it's also an ick, it's a turn off. This one, again, this one happened to me. I was with a guy once and this happened, and that's the last time I saw that. So this one is someone who comments on someone's appearance negatively. Oh my gosh. Story time. I was on a date and we were just sat there eating kind of thing, and a lady walked past. I'm not even going to say what the guy said. We were sat there, a lady walked past. She looked healthy, she looked happy, she was enjoying a day. There was no need to comment, and this guy commented on her weight. I was like, I'm sorry, have you actually just said that? Like, when someone comments on someone's appearance, weight, face, hair, whatever, clothes, whatever it may be, red flag. If you're commenting on someone else negatively, you need to assess yourself and go away for a bit. Like, as far as I'm concerned, there's nothing more red flag icky than someone who talks negatively about someone else, especially when we don't even know them. Lift people up, spread positivity, talk, be like, oh wow, I love their outfit, I love her hair, I love his shoes, whatever, I don't, you know what I mean, like whatever it is. Like, who is anyone to judge anyone? I don't get it, and it's more than a red flag for me, but I'll be honest, like this one, this gets me going. Like, I was sat there eating, and I was just like, I had to drop my cutlery, and I had to take a moment. I had to go to the bathroom and go, Holy Spirit, activate, Holy Spirit, activate. Because no way on earth was I about to continue a date with someone who has just commented on someone's weight. It's just not okay. To me, it's not okay. Biggest red flag. Moving on, because I'm getting passionate. If they want to keep you a secret, maybe because I've been there, being kept a secret, okay, if there's a reason why. For example, start of one of my relationships, I was a secret for a hot minute. It was such a hot minute that I felt like I was in an oven, being erupted through lava onto the sun in August. With hellfire. Don't get me wrong, I could have left it. It's not anyone to blame or anything, but that was due to someone not being ready to come out yet, kind of thing. So there's circumstances where I'm like, okay, fair enough, like we'll work through that kind of thing. But I also think being kept a secret after the first month or so, I think it's quite fun, it's adventurous, it's exciting, and you're like, ooh, we're sneaking around, blah, blah, blah. After that, I think it really starts playing your like self-confidence and your self-worth, and you start to be like, hang on a minute, is it me? Like, are you ashamed of me, kind of thing? And it's not a nice feeling being kept a secret, it's just not. Every case is different with secrets, and I think there's also a difference between a secret relationship and a private relationship. I think everyone should have a private relationship, but not a secret one. That's my opinion. I mean, whatever, you do you. But I agree, it's a red flag. Okay, this next one I didn't see before. Has cheated on their ex. Straight away, I'm like, yes, if you've cheated, goodbye. For me and my friends, if we find out someone has cheated, it makes us think twice, kind of things. Like, okay, we'd need to know the facts, kind of thing. Like, did you tell them? Did you try and hide it? What happened? I mean, can people change? I don't know. Like, I've never cheated. I know people have cheated on multiple people, but I know someone who's cheated on someone, not on someone else. Like, so if I had found out someone had cheated on their ex, I would be like, red flag has been raised. Like, hello, we're waving red flag. Danger, danger, danger. Guys, this next one, I kid you not, oh my gosh, this happened as well. Another story time, okay guys? We were sat in a restaurant, okay, I was eating, I can't remember, I think I was eating a pizza, I can't remember. We were eating food, and I got this smell all of a sudden, and I was like, is it the vegan cheese? Like, is it like the kitchen? Like, someone died? Like, there was a smell. I looked across to the person I was with, and I was like, can you smell that? And they just started laughing, and I was like, I wasn't joking, like, can you smell that? And then I was like, oh my god, it's you. Like, the guy I was sat with had literally just sat there, not even attempted to hold it in, not even gone to a bathroom to release, gone outside, whatever, just sat there in the restaurant, this busy, crowded restaurant with tables next to us. And when I tell you, I placed my pizza down and I said, look, me and you, we're not gonna work. If you're in the privacy of your own home, your car, your wherever, like if you're in your privacy, do what you want. It doesn't matter, it's only you. Like, if you proudly pass air, gas, whatever it is, in public, no, it's not the vibe. I'll be honest, this one's a red flag for everyone involved. Someone said not sharing their phone password. To me, it's a red flag that you want their phone password, because for me, when I've ever dated someone or anything, I've never asked to go on someone's phone, or I would never go through someone's phone. No, that's a red flag, that's toxic. Equally, if someone is actively not giving you their password or hiding their password, also a red flag. Like, I think it's about why do you want to go through their phone, but why do they not want you to go through their phone? Big red flag, right? This one, I have never felt more personal towards. When they add the milk first, we're making a brew. What? So we've got the mug, tea bag, milk. That is criminal. That is the biggest red flag I've ever seen. That is an ick, that's a red flag, that is illegal. No, there's no excuse for doing that. If you do that around me, you will never be around me again. Why would you do that? Why would you actively do that? So this next one will be the final one because there's a lot and there's still more coming through. I might do a part 2 if you guys want, but this is the final one for now. This one, I'm awfully confused at. Them eating soup before bed. I'm gonna have to disagree here, guys. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to disagree. If I was dating someone, I may brought a bowl of soup to bed. Oh, okay, you know what? It's not a red flag, but it's probably an ick. Like, I'm imagining like me in bed getting ready to like put on my telly or whatever, they can come get in bed next to me, and then they have a bowl of soup. Why is that giving me such an ick? Oh my gosh. Way to ruin a relationship 101. Okay, it's not a red flag. That's a weird red flag because there's nothing wrong with it. But it's icky. Just imagine being laid there and someone's eating soup, like the slurp. Oh, like they slurp it and you like drop. Oh no! Wait, oh no. First of all, thank you very, very much, guys, for really going off and really pulling through with the red flags. You guys did not hold back, but thank you for that. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, smash a like button and subscribe to the channel down below so you don't miss another video from me. And I will see you very soon with another video. Thank you.